A lot of people have been asking me, Coach Destiny, how can we get money from other countries? For instance, if we have someone from Rwanda or someone from Kenya that pays for our service in Nigeria or that markets one of our digital products, how can we get the money directly if we don't want to use the app? Now, I'm going to answer that question today. I've been under the weather for some days. I've been very sick. But the good thing is, even while I was sick, I was making money. And in the last 2 days, since I've been feeling very, very sick, I still made $904. Just look at it. So I still made $904. So these are what you can make even once you start online business. Even while you're sleeping, when you're not working, you still keep making money for the work you've done before. And these are the $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are $1. And these are $100, 9 pieces. So get serious with online business. So I stopped keeping a lot of money in my apps. I moved them to my international banks, my dollar accounts, for security reasons. When I started Coach Destiny Academy, 2025 December, when we took our first class, I had physical classes then. I was in Nigeria. I had a lot of physical training. See some of them.
Let me show you.
A lot of my students were excited. Then, because I was always advertising live withdrawal, I show people I withdraw 1 million naira, how I withdraw 2 million naira, how I withdraw 750,000 naira. Then all of a sudden, one day, because what I do is sometimes I go to the bank, I withdraw cash through the ATM sometimes. Then I post cash on the line. I was displaying the lifestyle that wasn't necessary. Then it got to a time while I was coming back from the ATM. Some kidnappers just moved me into their vehicle, took my phone, covered my face. As they were driving me off, I was lucky there was a police roadblock. Then they collected all the cash on me. It was about 400,000. Then they pushed me out of the vehicle. Immediately, I started processing how I can leave Nigeria so that I can focus on working online, because a lot of insecurity in Africa, not only in Nigeria. That's why you should not advertise what you are making if you're in Africa. Don't expose yourself publicly, because it can be your friends or neighbors that will set you up. So watch my live withdrawal. I think someone just sent me money for one of my book. Yeah, one of my book that I posted. It's around 9,000 in naira. Yeah, someone from Kenya paid for it. So let me use that as an example. Let me share my screen. Okay, so this is 5:06 a.m. I want to show a tutorial on how to withdraw your money from a country's currency to another currency, in case you have a client that is paying you from another country, or if your digital marketing client send you money manually. This is how you can create an account that you can receive money from any country in the world. Now let's look at it. Now this is the app I use. Okay, this is the app. In Ghana cedis, I have 0. Okay, in Kenyan shillings, I have 830 Kenyan shillings. Now, for a Nigerian like me, let me withdraw it to my Nigerian account. Watch to the end. So what I do is I exchange it. So 830 Kenyan shillings, the equivalent is 1 Kenyan shillings is 10.27 Kenyan shillings. So what I do is I put the amount of Kenyan shillings. I can put 800, but let me just withdraw everything, 830. So 830 Kenyan shillings, that means in conversion I'll get 8,524 naira. So I'll press continue. I press continue. Now you have initiated an exchange of Kenyan. Now you see my Kenyan shillings is now back to 0. Now the amount has been credited to my Nigerian naira. It has been credited to my Nigerian naira. So what I do next is I come to send. So when I come to send, I come to bank. I've already created my bank, which I use in receiving right from time. I have my bank account, which I use to in receiving. So for the bank, let me check. Okay, the amount is 8,582. In case of charges, let me just say 8,500 because they might remove maybe 50 naira charges for any transfer. So I come to continue. Then I put my PIN. Now watch. Okay, it says you have withdrawn 8,500 via Paycom to my OPay. That's my OPay number. Now you see the balance in naira has gone to 82. The one I left thinking they might remove charges. So that's okay. So now if I go to my OPay directly, the money would have been there. This is my OPay. Let me log into the OPay. Let me refresh the OPay. Now this is it. Transfer. You see July 1st. I'm doing the tutorial today, 5:09 a.m. July 1st. Happy new month, everyone that is gonna watch this on a new month. So the amount is 8,500 naira from Eversend. That's how you get paid. That's how I've gotten most of the money. Now I have 1.3 million left in my naira account. I locked up 3 million for a project, so in total balance 4.3 million. But 3 million is locked up, is saved up for a project. That's also wisdom in savings. You can lock up money to be having more and more profits every day. So but I have access to 1.360 million, why I locked up for 3 million. So that's all. If you want to learn how to do these things easily, stop wasting your time on that job that doesn't give you much value. Add an online skill to it. When you make a lot of money more than your job from online skill, then you might consider quitting your job. A lot of people are now into digital marketing. Even their former boss are now begging them to teach them. This is the way. For a poor bricklayer like me before, a poor graduate, I'm traveling around the world, enjoying my life. This can be you also.